As Southern Baptists, we face interesting times. According to most accurate counts, we have faced a 3-year decline in membership. But even with this, we still securely hold the position as the largest Protestant denomination. As a denomination, we have added more churches, and there has been an increase in the number of baptisms. But churches of every stripe face uncertain financial times, and as individuals seek to cut their personal budgets, giving is often one of the first areas cut. A challenging future filled with uncertainty. These are the hard, cold facts of our day. It is difficult to look at these facts and not think that our time here is short. And some might take that look and find cause for despair. But as I take stock of the picture that these numbers paint, I find hope and not despair. In the Acts of the Apostles, the great evangelist Luke gives us the words of prophetic promise that should motivate us not only to continue, but to redouble our efforts. This divinely inspired promise tells us that in the last days, God will pour himself out on the young and the old alike. We serve a great God who has given us a great commission by which we have been led to adopt a great program. The Cooperative Program is the most successful rural mission strategy ever developed and has done more to advance the accomplishment of the Great Commission than any other effort in modern times. We are seeing a cultural diversity that has taken our once homogeneous denomination into every race and ethnic background. According to NAM, by 2050, half of the U.S. population will be a different race than non-Hispanic white. North America is becoming a mosaic of people groups, representing hundreds of languages, nationalities, and religions. Many of our churches can step out of their front doors and be on the mission field. Call it Great Commission resurgence, or call it playing the hand we have been dealt. Either way, we are a denomination facing the uttermost parts of the earth at every level. The answer to our problems lies in the truth that our past firmly stands on. We can successfully overcome the challenges that we face if we commit ourselves to the total and absolute lordship of Christ in every area of our lives. If we are gospel-centered in all of our endeavors for the glory of God. If we take our stand on the firm foundation of the inerrant and infallible Word of God, affirming its sufficiency in all matters. If we affirm the Baptist faith and message as a healthy and sufficient guide for building consensus and partnership. If we recognize the need to rethink our convention structure and identity so that we maximize our energy and resources for the fulfilling of the Great Commission. If we encourage pastors to see themselves as the head of a gospel mission agency who will lead the way in calling out the call for international assignments, but also equip and train all of their people to see themselves as missionaries for Jesus, regardless of where they live. If we pledge ourselves to a renewed cooperation that is gospel-centered and built around a biblical and theological core and not methodological consensus or agreement, our God is more than able. But we must dedicate ourselves afresh to the work that lies ahead. It will require blood, sweat, and tears. But He is able, and it is possible for us to overcome these challenges and so much more. Let me echo the words of Sir Winston Churchill. If we fail, then the whole world, including the United States, including all that we have known and cared for, will sink into the abyss of a new dark age. Let us therefore brace ourselves to our duties, and so bear ourselves that if the Southern Baptist Convention and its entities last for 1,000 years, men will still say, this was their finest hour. Thank you, and God bless.